If you define the word valedictorian literally, it means one who says goodbye. Therefore, my role in this ceremony today is to say goodbye. I speak not only on my own behalf, but also on behalf of every one of my fellow graduates. We must bid farewell to the Rosary administration, teachers, to our families, and finally, to our classmates and dearest friends. So please be patient if I start crying. I'll try. Farewell to the Rosary staff and administration. You kept us driving along the straight and narrow path toward holisticness, even when we begged you to take us off-roading. Thank you for your unwavering support and enthusiasm throughout this journey. You are the hidden gears that have kept and will keep the wheels of Rosary turning for many years to come. Bon voyage to our teachers. I truly believe that the goal of every educator here is to see their students succeed. Hopefully, as you watched us receive our diplomas a few moments ago, you felt as though you achieved this goal. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and passion with us. Over these years, we've laughed, you yelled, we laughed some more. You signed us essays and projects. We cried, and then you laughed.
She's so cute.
The time you devoted to us is precious, and even though we may not have always made it easy for you, please know that we are grateful. Goodbye, for now, to our parents and extended families. Without your hard work, none of us would have had the opportunity to attend Rosary. To my own family, thank you for raising me up when I felt low, and thank you also for humbling me when I became too proud. It's important for me, every once in a while, to be reminded that there was a time when I couldn't say the ABCs correctly, and when I used to dream of getting married in only socks and underwear. The love and support of a family provides the Rosary Royal with a balanced platform to stand tall upon. Parents, you are the kings and queens of our Rosary life. Sorry. And even if we haven't always acted like princesses, I know you're proud of us today. And finally, goodbye to my classmates and sisters. And believe me, sisters is the appropriate term. Before I actually attended classes at Rosary, I remember listening to a speaker drone on and on about the bonds of sisterhood you create at Rosary. At the time, all I thought was, what a load of swear word. Even now, I feel like a cheesy sellout talking about sisterhood, but that is the undeniable truth about Rosary. To those that may have hated their time here, I challenge you to look me in the eyes and say that there isn't one girl here who you've laughed with, trusted in, and loved like a sister these past 4 years. The truth is that no matter how much we resisted, we became each other's sisters. And like Savannah said, the beautiful thing about our sisterhood is how different we all are. Because of this, we find in each other the things we may have lacked. Before Rosary, I prayed often for courage. And while I'm still terrified of spiders and shots, scary movies, and roller coasters, I found that courage in my classmates. Without their support, I wouldn't be able to stand before you today. This isn't just true for me. Throughout the years, we've all changed, sometimes physically, other times spiritually. Once I finish this speech, we'll be going our separate ways. And at college, we'll continue to change and be changed. I hope that when we meet again, or when I check Facebook again in 10 years, none of you are the same as when we left here. Because that means you've lived, laughed, and loved in the meantime. I've heard too many closing speeches where the person uses the phrase, "we did it," over and over again. When I sat down to write this speech, I knew I didn't want to say anything along those lines. That phrasing implies that we've done all we have to do, that we've accomplished everything. As amazing as that might sound, I don't think it's true. I think we all know we have a lot more to do. The average woman lives to be 80 years old. That means on average, we got 62 years of living left to do. My prayer for myself and my fellow graduates is that we never say the best years of our life were the 4 we spent at Rosary. There are still people to meet, jokes to hear, movies to see, and lessons to learn. Even after all that, I don't think I can say we did it. I hope we never stop growing. I pray that we're all lucky enough that each year becomes the best year of our lives. Once upon a time, my mom stood in front of her graduating class and said, good night, until we meet again. Adios, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen till then. And though it's always sweet sorrow to part, you know you'll always remain in my heart. Now I stand before my friends and my Rosary family. I just want to say I love and cherish all of you. You're beautiful women who possess the skills and adaptability to conquer anything. As Rosary graduates, we're entering an elite group of women. We're joining a legacy of mothers, daughters, grandmothers, granddaughters, and most importantly, sisters. I expect us to do great things, and I don't mean the stereotypically great things, like curing cancer or becoming the first female president. I mean the really great things, like treating everyone we meet with love, respecting those who are different, and changing others and ourselves for the better. I feel honored and humbled to represent a group of women with such bright futures. So for now, ladies, goodbye. And remember, goodbye may seem forever. Farewell is like the end. But in my heart is the memory, and there you will always be. That's Walt Disney. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2013.